Wow, it is just hilarious how the phrase "get woke, go broke" extends so to the Silicon Valley. So, well, when you hire over diversity quotas instead of meritocracy, you end in situations like this. Imagine putting people in the banks. Like, seriously, people putting their money in the banks just to save it. And then the, one of these corpos, very woke, stupid, brain dead executives keep pumping money, a lot of money on those startups that only is diversity quotas. Like, for example, if I met a startup about I'm going to make something like rubber bands with the LGBT flag. And I'm going to, my plan is distributing to the cities. Just for example, well, the very vanilla example. And then you have this executive saying, oh yeah, yes, how much do you need? I'm like, I need $50 million. Oh, sure, sure, sure. Take the money. And then imagine when these people have their savings in these banks, then go broke like this one. You are you're fucking lost. So I'm going to read a little from this article. While Silicon Valley Bank collapsed, top executives push woke programs. Well, what do we got here? Does it have music? As you saw, imagine like you have your savings. I said it before. You have your savings in these banks, and instead of pushing someone who actually can make successful a bank, you say, I'm going to put a non-binary Milky Way skin with a mentality like I'm going to give money to these projects to save the planet or to say or to make a notice on the racism or even I don't know. It's just activism. It's activism. It's what it is. And then imagine you are one of these average Joe going to your savings and they tell you, oh, sorry, the bank's closed. Oh, wait, but I want savings. Oh, no, 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 it's closed, it's closed. Everyone is screwed. Imagine that. The banks are too powerful now. If you lost the money because of this, you know what's going to end up happening? I always tell everyone when situations like this could be present, it's the 2008. People Minecrafting themselves. And that's what I want. So let's continue. Ahead of risk management and Silicon Valley Bank spent considerable times spearheading multiple, how I love how they call it in quotes, woke, because it is, LGBTQ plus abecedary group programs including a safe space, quote unquote, for coming out stories as the firm raced towards collapse. No surprise. Honestly, not surprise. Jace Ersap, the boss of financial risk management at ESB's UK branch, launch initiatives such as the company first month loan prime campaign. Now, I already said it. Dumping money in crap like this. Investors want their money back. They can have it. They go broke. And if a bank goes broke, everyone goes broke. Even the average Joe who is not into this shit. Imagine that. A new blog emphasizing mental health awareness for LGBTQ plus youth. Ah man, in the past there were projects such as making more reliable materials, and now on the flip side you have this. I mean they go the timeline within these situations. Well, not situations. They infested the whole thing. They infested the banks. They infest everything. The woke mentality. Woke is activism. It's a word for being an activist. And when the far left are the biggest activists of all, and then they are infecting entertainment, music, education. Now imagine banks. What else do I need to explain, or what else do I have to say? The phrase "you can be tan what you can see" resonates with me. Ersat was quoted as saying on the company website. As a queer person of color and first generation immigrant from a working class background. No, I'm not going to read this. Ah man, see we were imagine again, instead of putting someone who actually makes you money in a bank and you choose a token, nah, you deserve what you're getting. Her efforts as the company European LGBTQ abecedary group Alphabet Sub, the Alphabet Yakuza, let's just call it like that. Employer Resource Group co-chair earned her spot as ESB's Outstanding Yakuza Abecedary Plus Role Model List 2022. This is the face that made a bank collapse. I'm not making this up, it's what it is. Now, regarding on what happened to Silicon Valley, the main question actually resonates in my head. Did they finally learn their lesson? Did it finally make them listen? Actually, I want to know: are they going to listen now? Uh, Again, this actually needs to stop. Not only because of the evil I already mentioned in my channel, it's because imagine the 2008 again, but instead of something that goes behind the scenes, this is in everyone's faces now. The woke agenda. So that's pretty much everything. I'm Coyote Jack here, again giving you a piece of the world collapsing. Well, at least in the US. Have a great day.